This short workshop is about creating the right sports environment for young players, where everyone can thrive, works hard, shows respect for teammates and coaches, so learning can take place and joy is present. We can all play huge parts in this. Coaches with all backgrounds. I firmly believe that volunteer coaches can also do a tremendous job. After all, the majority of us are also parents. The science says that successful kids come from involved parents that have high standards. So let's look at some of that. How do players learn? How does anyone learn? Often through mimicking. I watch others that are good and are successful at something. So do players. Anything we do, players pick up on. If we as coaches are ill prepared, players will be ill prepared. If we as coaches have low standards on focus, discipline, players will have the same. So what is the magic formula to successful coaching? You are. We are. We all are. We are the gatekeepers. Not the gatekeepers of the learning, but we are the ones that set the tone in the environment. When I work with young coaches, I always encourage them to get the environment, the culture right. 75% of the job is just that. Incredible strides can be made if we get the environment right. So, what are some of the things that we are looking at? We want to dress the part. We want to look like we're doing something athletic, not come in our jeans with a big coffee in our hands. We want to prepare ourselves. Sometimes that's lacking. Just spending 15-20 minutes to look at a session plan, watch a video of the session plan if that's provided, will help incredibly. We want to instill joy, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. And lastly, we want to be fully present for the whole time. If parents want to talk to you, ask them to do it before or after the practice, or get on a phone call with them. We want to be totally there all the time because we want the kids to be fully present and focused. The aim is to create an environment that is good for the players, but also for the coaches, because we want players to stay in the game, but we also want coaches to stay in the game. So I talked about spreading joy. What does it mean to spread joy? Amanda Visek, a PhD in psychology, did a little study on what kids, young athletes, even athletes at any age, consider fun and joy. And these were the 4 things that were at the top of the list. Working hard, working and trying hard, number 1. Team spirit, doing things together, playing games. Positive coaching, and learning and improving. Well, if it's our objective to keep the kids in the game and also to keep the coaches in the game, it's very easy to make these the pillars of our coaching. So let's look at that. What does that mean? The 4 pillars of our youth coaching are based on these. So hard work, tempo in sessions, short interventions, challenging each other, competitive games and exercises. Team spirit, inclusion, positive language to each other. Making up for each other's mistakes, because we all understand that if we are not making mistakes, we're not learning. And respect for each other. Respect for each other as players, but also for the coaches. That's good team spirit. Positive coaching, and the key to that is catch them doing well. It's always easy to nag on all the things that they do wrong, but if we catch them doing well, then they hear that, and then other players want to be caught doing things well as well. So it's a positive way of coaching. Allowing risk, making mistakes, understanding that we're coaching people. Everybody needs a little bit of a different approach. And then lastly, but certainly not the least, It's learning and improving. Big on the list of young athletes. They wanna improve and gain confidence. So game-based realistic sessions, challenging each other, explore and evaluate what we train. So instead of coming up with schemes to win games, we look at the things that we've worked on and are they showing in the game that we're playing. All four pillars have to be in play to spread maximum joy. So, yeah, talk with some of your colleague coaches. Having high standards, discipline, and spreading joy go hand in hand as it enhances the learning. Let's grow greener pastures together.